I really hope we haven't seen these iconic Star Trek aliens again. They've been the show's primary antagonists since the first season of Star Trek, Strange New Worlds. An explosive third season of Strange New Worlds premiered on Paramount+, continuing right after the events of the second season's finale. Captain Christopher Pike Anson Mount was faced with an almost impossible option at the close of Season 2 of Star Trek, Strange New Worlds, when the USS Enterprise was up against a Gorn fleet. Even after Starfleet told Pike to retreat, several of his men were still stuck on the Gorn ship. The fate of Captain Marie Battelle, played by Melanie Scrofano, was in jeopardy when she contracted the Gorn egg virus. The third season premiere of Star Trek, Strange New Worlds, Hegemony, Part 2, concludes these storylines, and one can only hope finally puts an end to the Gorn. I really hope that Hegemony, Part 2, is the final encounter we have with the Gorn, because they have been a fascinating enemy throughout Star Trek, Strange New Worlds thus far. In the first season of Strange New Worlds, it was revealed that the colony ship SS Puget Sound, of which Law Noonien Singh Christina Chong was the sole survivor, was destroyed by the Gorn. Although the Gorn made their debut in the legendary Star Trek, the original series episode, Arena, the lizard-like aliens have been retconned and reimagined in Strange New Worlds. Chief Engineer L.T. Hemmer Bruce Horrig of the Enterprise was also killed by the Gorn later in Strange New Worlds Season 1. In the second season finale of Strange New Worlds, the Gorn hegemony made a triumphant return, solidifying their position as a global threat to the United Federation of Planets. The Enterprise's crew spared their people from a horrible fate on the Gorn ship by using their knowledge and creativity to foil the invasion. For the time being, the Gorn were rendered harmless when Captain Pike and the crew of the Starship Enterprise put them into slumber. Since the Gorn could become overused if they are constantly brought back to Strange New Worlds, this seems like a decent spot to conclude their narrative. For instance, the Borg's terrifyingness waned as the series progressed on Star Trek, The Next Generation, and Star Trek, Voyager. Hence, Strange New Worlds would be wise to end their run with the Gorn while they're ahead. There is no necessity to introduce a new formidable adversary just because Star Trek, Strange New Worlds abandons the Gorn. Strange New Worlds may easily return to the original Star Trek format by telling episodic episodes in which the Enterprise D crew visits a different alien planet on a weekly basis.